Hello and welcome, I'm Tim and this is SV Paquita, and we have not gone back to the Wild West. Although you might think so. Any fans of Fistful of Dollars, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, I think there's 3 dollar videos that, dollar movies that Clint Eastwood made. But many of those 60s and 70s spaghetti westerns were filmed here in Almora, Spain. In fact, this is the only desert that is in Europe. Made a little theme park out here. This is really where all these movies were shot, and now they made a little theme park, a little fun place to see. Interesting. I guess times have changed. Are we culturally appropriating anything by saying Chinese laundry? No tiki, no wash. Oh well. Let me just show you. Other than the scenes, you can see where it was easy to film this. That it looks like the American Southwest.
We're in the desert.
Very cool. Bob's going to go over here and pee.
No,
That's what Bob does the best. ¿Sí? Vamos a ver. La lavandería. She says, look at the...
Ellos lavan y mira la tina de bañarse ahí con el jabón, the bathroom, the bed.
Get all... Oh, I wonder if after you got out of taking a tub, maybe you would get a massage and have a happy ending, Bob.
Mira, esa pantaleta usaban.
Vale. See the underwear up there?
Yeah, that's oh.
Anyway, you might wonder how we got here. Look at this. They have looks like an old mine. How cool. Shaft going in there. So yeah, one of the coolest things that has happened is us getting here, which provided me the most stress. I wanted to go here. We don't usually do a lot of these what we call touristy things or whatever, but when you've done all the other stuff for a long time, every once in a while, I think it's important to remember we are in fact tourists. So why not do it, even if it's after the season? Oh, Bob, we got to put you in the stockades.
There's a blacksmith.
So, hey, that's Bob. Here, put your hands in there. All right, amor. ¿Tienes la foto con Bob?
It actually kind of hurts. It's not supposed to be comfortable. Yeah, it kind of hurts. It chokes you. Maybe this one's bigger.
Anyway, so what I was starting to say is that I wanted to come here. I thought it would be really fun, especially to do something a little different. But the only problem was that this is quite a ways from the marina, inland from shore. So there aren't any trains that come here. There are some. There's like a bus thing, but then you have to take a train. You have to take a taxi to the bus. Then you have to take the bus and then take another taxi. By the time you're done, it would be cheaper to rent a car, and the taxi would have been about 70 euros each way. So Bob and I figured that the best thing we could do is probably rent a car. So when we checked in, we got in last night at the marina, but I had to go and kind of do my check-in process with them, not to the country, but to the marina, and they like to have your passports and that sort of stuff. So I went over there and talked to them, and they were great. The marina was awesome. Anyway, I asked him, hey, we want to go there. He goes, oh yeah, it's a great place. Mini Hollywood's wonderful. So we were going to go over there, and he gave us a brochure to a company that has a rental car company. Here I am listening. Can't talk and chew gum at the same time. But es posible the puerto abre, no?
We go to the cactus garden.
The cactus. It looks like they haven't watered it in a while. Anyway, on the way back, I saw this beautiful old boat with an English gentleman painting some trim on it, and I talked to him, and great guy named John, and it's possible you might meet him in future videos.
He's a legend.
He is a legend.
He's funny.
Yeah, funny. And so he says, I said, John, I'd love to sit and talk with you all day, but I really have to go and rent a car so we can get up to Mini Hollywood. He goes, oh, well, why don't you take my car? So he just gave me the keys to his car, and I'm like, can I pay you? So, well, how much is it going to cost? I said, I don't know how much a rental car would cost. Anyway, I guess she's trying to get into church. They don't let sinners in there, honey. Anyway, John gives me the keys to his car, and I say, well, look, here, take one of my cards so you know where I am, and that would be wonderful. And he goes, yeah, what's your name? So I told him my name was Tim, and I said, what's your name? He says, John. Oh, she's going to be all excited. I think she can come in here and get her picture taken. Anyway, so this English guy that didn't even know my name gave us his car. We have his car, drove up here, and we were here for the day. So look how cool. Isn't this awesome? But I would call that a true cruising experience, where you don't even know somebody, you meet him for 5 minutes on the dock, and he's already given you his car. And it turns out, after we went back and talked to him again before we left, we got to know him a little better, and apparently he has he has something going on with his eye, and he doesn't want to drive, and so he has a doctor's appointment on Monday, and so we volunteered to take him, and so I think we're going to be taking him on Monday as well. I don't know if he knows it or not, but I think Sunday night he's coming over for Sunday chicken dinner. But how beautiful. And look, doesn't it look just like a scene out of the Wild West? I can't wait. Now that we've done this, Bob and I are going to go back and watch The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, which used to be one of my favorite. I like Fistful of Dollars. I like The Outlaw and Josie Wales. I like all, Clint Eastwood hasn't been in too many movies that either been in or wrote or directed, or all three movies that I haven't loved. He is a national treasure. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, I thought this place was fun, and I thought I'd bring you with us. So instead of just like doing this, maybe if I see something else, I'll add to it. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, be safe. And it's like, oh, you know what? They're going to have a show later on too. And you know what else they have here? They have a zoo. Crysalita doesn't know it, but they have a bird show there too. So we're going to take her to that. She'll be all excited about that, especially after the fiasco with Lilo almost getting loose today. But anyway, you guys take care, be safe, and as always, I'll see you on the one.